What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing Hulu's White Men Can't Jump. I thought it was gonna be a series, but it's just a one-off. I don't see the purpose of the one-off because, you know what I'm saying, we already had White Men Can't Jump. It came out in 1992. It didn't need to be remade. It just didn't. Going in, it was just like, why are we remaking this? You feel like today's peeps aren't hip to White Men Can't Jump? I feel like people have watched White Men Can't Jump, even if they were born after the fact. I feel like they stumbled across this movie. It's not old enough to be remade. And white men, we know they can jump now. White men, they can hoop. We lose that element of like, yo, he can't ball. Woody Harrelson looked like he couldn't ball. And then he's surprised. He's like, oh, I can see people being hustled by Woody Harrelson. So at that time, in that day and age, it fit. It was like, yo, White Men Can't Jump. That's crazy, man. Let's go check it out. Now we all invested. We invested in Woody Harrelson, his gambling problems, you know what I'm saying? His girlfriend's, desire to be on Jeopardy, and stuff like that. So they had a lot of stuff going on the side that we was interested in. But now we got White Men Can't Jump. Kenya Barris is one of the writers. It stars Sinqua Walls and Jack Harlow. For one, I will say they gave Sinqua's character, which is the Wesley Snipes character, they gave him more of a meatier backstory in this. He was like a top prospect for college, and they had him primed to go to the big leagues, but he couldn't control his temper, so he kind of ruined his career because of that. Even Jack Harlow's character, he played for Gonzaga. Like, he was the guy in college, and then he was just like out here just trying to hustle, always trying to hustle like a cleansing program or like doing stuff like that. So it was just like, all right. So now it just didn't have that, because really White Men Can't Jump was about Woody's character in the initial run. It was about him just always screwing it up, always having to gamble stuff away when he was in a good position. And now, remaking it, the jokes fell flat. It was like they was trying to make us laugh, and it didn't stick. It was just like, all right, we know white dudes is hooping now, so we lose that element. It's not realistic. When you see a white kid coming to court now, you're just like, all right, let's hoop up. White Cats is balling, man. We know that now. Look at Joker. He's going to the NBA Finals, man. Look at Luka. So it's just like we lose that little novelty. And so it's just like the jokes on that fall flat because it's like we know y'all can hoop. So why are we here? It's all colorful. One thing I do not like about, a lot of stuff, urban movies and TV shows and stuff like that cater to a black audience, they always feel like they gotta have music going. Why we gotta have music going at all times? Music playing, just music playing, and then we got a transition scene, music playing. And when I say music, I don't mean like an original score. I just mean, songs, hit songs, constantly playing in the transitions, and then just music playing in the background while they're talking. It's like we don't need constant music. It's like you scared. We just go, oh man, I lost my attention span, man. There's no music playing. Just let the characters talk, man. We don't need constant music. The basketball scenes didn't really produce any excitement for me. The stakes weren't even that high for me. It was just like, all right, when the big game came, I didn't even care. Now there were a couple of good moments between Sinqua and his father, and like, what I'm saying? And then Jack Harlow's girlfriend, who in the original would have been Rosie Perez's character, she didn't have any heft on her storyline. Like, Rosie Perez was a key component to the original White Men Can't Jump. Like, we were fully invested in her journey to get on Jeopardy. She was just charismatic. Like, we cared about that relationship. This time it was just like, she's a dancer, she's cool, but I did like Tiana Taylor. Tiana Taylor plays the wife of Sinqua's character. And I liked her. She was super supportive, like a super supportive wife. I was like, yo, I like this dynamic right here. Let's tap more into that. But I don't know, man. It was just like, and then they redid a scene where in the original White Man Can't Jump, they were hooping outside, and then the guy goes to the car to get his gun. They kind of relived that scene, except he had a flamethrower. So it was just like, who really got a flamethrower in the car? Who got a flamethrower in the car? In LA on a random day. Playing basketball, I keep the flamethrower in the trunk. Who's really doing that? Come on, man. You tried too hard, man. It just didn't work, man. I was just sitting there. I was just like, man, come on. They were trying to make me laugh. I don't like it when I know you're trying to make me laugh. When I can feel it, I'm like, I'm out. No disrespect to, I got friends in this movie. So you would think I'd be over here like, yeah, man, you gotta go check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I wasn't feeling it. But forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of White Man Can't Jump? Well, here it is. Oh yeah, I'm giving White Man Can't Jump 1.5 saxophones out of 5. Now, I'm giving it the 1.5 on the strength of one particularly good moving scene, and then Tiana Taylor. That's all I got, man. Just stop remaking stuff. Stop remaking stuff, especially newer stuff. Anything in the 90s, even the 80s, man. Stay away from the 80s, 90s, the 2000s. No, stop remaking. Unless you're going to make it a series, or if you're flipping the whole thing. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, they made it a drama. That worked. But if you're just going to do just a straight up remake, you're going to do movie for movie, and then we're going to go back and watch the original movie and be like, man, what the hell was this? You're shooting yourself in the foot. I can see if White Man Can't Jump came out in 1937. Then we could be like, hey, man, remake this. They ain't even hooping the same. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Nah. Wasted my time. All right, y'all, that's my review of White Man Can't Jump. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought of the original, too. Did you like this new one? Were you drawing anything? What's your takeaway? I want to know. And do you think that remakes are ever good? Name me some of your favorite remakes. And I'm gonna see your list and see. Because I really can't think of Evil Dead is not, I don't know if it's necessarily a remake, but I will say the Evil Dead franchise is undefeated. Like, I feel like Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead, and then this Evil Dead Rises. I feel like Evil Dead franchise is 5-0, but I'm not sure if that Evil Dead that came out a few years ago is technically a remake. I'm not sure. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I feel like, was a good remake. The one with Jessica Biel in it, I thought that was solid. It wasn't better than the original, but it was at least solid. And then the Nightmare on Elm Street remake, nope, didn't work. The Friday the 13th remake, didn't work. Anyway, the list goes on. Let me know about some remakes that actually work. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.